In this video, I'm going to share with you how to retarget your followers and people who engage with you on Instagram with Instagram ads. Now, the reason we want to do this is that your followers are the hottest leads you will ever have for your business. They already know, like, and trust you. So putting a lead magnet or an offer in front of them is one of the fastest ways to make more sales. If you're new to the channel, my name is Dr. Matt, and I've spent close to $1 million on paid ads over the last 5 years, and have helped 300 plus health coaches scale their business with ads. And depending on the size of the coach's audience, retargeting ads are some of the first ads that we can set up. Because with these ads, we can pretty quickly turn $1 into $5. So let's jump in so I can show you how they work. All right, so what I've got pulled up here is we've really got two main lead magnets that I recommended that you can run to a retargeting audience. One could be a free training, and another one could be a direct pitch. Okay, direct pitch is going to just sell your offer and say, hey, I'm looking for 5 people, or, here's how I can help. And from there, someone can just message you and say, hey, I want your help. All right, so this is a straight pitch, and a free training it's still going to be a sales video, but you're going to send it to them. There's going to be some value attached to it first. So a free training could be a 15 to 20 minute video where they watch the training, they get the 3 to 5 points or steps they need to take to get the result. And then there's a really hard call to action at the end for them to want to work with you. So those are the two styles that you can run. If you do decide to do a free training, you can have a very simple, like here, I'll just kind of zoom in to show you the different examples of these. These are just me going through and screenshotting some of the stuff that I've liked or some of the ads that I've ran myself. So if you do the free training, you can have you holding up like a resource being like, free training or free course. I love this. I'm actually going to make some ads like this here soon. You could, again, this is the same person with like just an image of her and some text on the screen, free course, right? Yours could be free training, awesome. And then this is one ad that I've actually ran for somebody who their face didn't want to be in it. And we still got $3 leads, like $3 opt-ins. And then they watched the video and a percentage of them would book a call, right? And so that worked out well too. I personally recommend having images of you in there versus not, just because you are going to be the coach who's helping them. And if it's a retargeting ad, people want to see your face. They already have that relationship to you. So this actually one that I'm sharing you now was a cold traffic ad. I would not use it as a retargeting ad. I would have a photo of you, okay? Other thing you can do is just have a video that's like, hey, I put together a free training that covers X, Y, and Z. So if you're struggling with blank, blank, and blank, click the link below, get my free training. You can have a title bar above, and it could be like, free training for CrossFitters, free training for busy parents who want to lose weight, right? You could have that inside of here. I've actually got one video ad out there just like that right now. And then you can also do tweet or text ads. So these are some of the ads that I run personally. I really like them because I can write the ads really fast and I can go in Canva. I have a template here. If you guys aren't part of my mini course, you'll have to click the link below in the description. But I have a free paid ads mini course that goes over how to start and scale and launch Instagram ads. And as part of that, there is this Canva template inside there. So if you haven't already joined my mini course, go ahead and click the link below, join the mini course. You'll get access to much more in detail than what I'm talking about right now. So yeah, join it. So coming back again, you could just have, more visuals that are like, CrossFitters only. We'll show you how to lose weight while hitting PRs, XYZ. Just DM me this word or click the link below to get access to the mini course, right? Same thing. This could be free training for busy moms who want to lose 20 pounds or lose weight, right? For busy moms, right? And then this is the image, and the copy would tell them more about what they're going to get. Okay. And then again, there's some Twitter carousel stuff. Here's the template. So you'll see inside the template inside of here, again, you got to join the mini course to get this, but this will show you in this amount of time, I grew my coaching business with this, and I gave them value for 3 to 5 slides. And then the last one was, if you feel stuck and want more coaching clients, I created a free training, teaches you how to use the 5 steps to sign 10 new clients a month, right? Click the link below to get access, right? So it could be the same exact thing. It could be a single standalone one, or it could be a carousel slide. All right. So that's the style. And then if you wanted to do the other style, which is going to be more of a direct pitch, I've got a bunch of different listed stuff in here. This also, again, is in the mini course. So if you want to check that out, just go to the mini course. But inside of here, I've got, a very simple, these ones we often start with a lot of people with because they're so easy. But it's like, hey, I'm looking for 5, ladies who are struggling with PCOS, who want to get rid of their symptoms for good and start losing weight again. Ooh, DM me this to learn more. Great. I'm looking for 5 single ladies who need custom nutrition exercises and accountability and result tracking, right? See results in 12 weeks or you don't pay. DM me ready if you're interested in learning more. Okay. So these are from my friend Alex. So same exact one here. I'm looking for 5 single ladies who need custom nutrition, exercise, and accountability and results tracking, or see results in 12 weeks or you don't pay, right? And then this is another one I saw. I thought this was good. I'm looking for 5 musicians, right? So this is just a very simple, I'm looking for 5 ad. These work really well for retargeting because it's just putting your offer in front of people who already know, like, and trust you. Do you want this? Yes or no? Right. More ones. So these, I don't know if you guys have seen Jessica Johnson. She also teaches a lot of like what I do. So we're similar in the similar space, but she had a 5 carousel slide of like, here are things you don't need, right? Here are essentially lessons. So this is kind of like mistakes. You don't need this. You don't need this. You don't need this, blah, 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 blah. Here's what you do need. You do need this. And if you want help, just DM me this word to learn more, right? You could do the exact same thing for your coaching business, right? If it's like a fitness offer, it could be, 5 lessons that helped me go from a soft 220 to a lean and jacked 185, right? That'd be more for men, not for women, right? In X number of months, okay? And then this could be like, don't do this, don't count carbs, don't do a bunch of cardio, right? And then like kind of backing it up. So what she did a really good job on, and then I see a lot of people not do, is she puts numbers in here, right? Numbers, stats. So like if you can put science, right? Or science or research into this as well and numbers, it'll perform even better. Okay. So you could do one like that where it's like, give value, pitch at the end if you want more help. And then other ones, these are it's just some more straight pitch videos. So Cole Gordon does a great job of this. This is like his bread and butter. If you guys want to see that, you can do that. This is Charlie Johnson. He's got some fitness coaching ones, and some of the ones that I've seen of his are actually just scripts like this. I'm looking for 5 ladies who want blank, blank, and blank. Well, this is how it works. I'll give you blank, blank, and blank. Just DM me to learn more about how it works. Again, we have to think about who this ad is going in front of. Most of the time, these video pitches are going in front of your followers who already know, like, and trust you. Okay. So what I want to do, instead of like pulling up and watching a full video, I'm going to go ahead and pull up a script that you can use that'll kind of show you exactly how we can do a straight pitch, and we'll kind of go over it together. All right. So let me jump in and find that. All right, so I pulled up a video script for this. Anytime I ever make ads, I always start with 3 hooks, right? So I have 3 different hooks, and then I have 1 body, and sometimes I'll even do 2 bodies because that automatically gives me 3 ads to test with different hooks. And then if I have 3 ads and 2 bodies, that gives me a total of 6 ads. So a big part of ads is just testing a lot of different visual, like videos, images, text, just testing a bunch of things. Most ads will fail and you need to find a winner. So we always create a bunch of them. Here's an example of a video ad that is a direct pitch, but also is a kind of a mix that talks about a free training too. So this is what I actually prefer for most people, is to pitch your offer and tell them at the end that there's a video component that they can watch that tells them more about how the program works. Because what happens is when they request information from you or they DM you, you can send them a video, and that gives them something to do before you reach back out to them and book a call. Okay. Here's some examples, right? For hooks. If you're a busy man who can't get rid of the dad bod, no matter what you do, I will help you get in the best shape of your life in as little as 12 weeks. Okay. Very bold promise. Like, I'll help you get in the best shape of your life as little as 12 weeks. Who's he calling out? Busy men, right? If you're a busy man holding on to a little extra weight and you want to get rid of those love handles for good, I will help you get in the best shape of your life in the next 12 weeks. Okay. So it's still a direct promise. These ones work really well for retargeting because it's saying, I can get you this in this amount of time period, right? So we played with this one. We played with love handles, dad bod, and beer belly were kind of the different call outs we talked about here, right? If you're a busy man who can't lose the beer belly, no matter how hard you try, I will help you shed those extra pounds to get in the best shape of your life in as little as 12 weeks. I actually like that hook the best. Okay, but those are 3 hooks. And then here's the body, right? We will do this with a simple 3-step process that doesn't involve spending hours in the gym or giving up steak and potatoes on the weekends. So this person's ideal client likes steak and potatoes. Cool. After helping 300 plus men shed 10,000 pounds combined, we created a simple, repeatable process that helped them build muscle and slim down without fasting, following a miserable diet, or sacrificing quality time with friends and family. Click the link below to watch a short training that covers the entire process of how we use it with our clients to guarantee results in as little as 12 weeks. The same process helped Mike, who was working over 60 hours a week and finding it hard to make time in the gym. He used this 3-step system, and in just 6 months, he went from a fluffy 290 to a lean and strong 230. Or Hector, who in 12 weeks transformed his physique and reported feeling more confident than he had in years. His performance at work increased, and he wasn't out of breath. He could go all day, right? And then he had as he talks about these things, I'll have a picture or a photo of that person pop up, right? I don't have time to explain the entire process in this video, but if you want to learn the simple 3 steps that men are using to get shredded in the best shape of their lives with limited time, click the link below to access our free on-demand training that outlines it every step of the way. I'll see you there, right? So this is a kind of a combination of a direct pitch with a video attached to it. I really like those for video pitches. I do, okay? Because it's a lot easier for someone to say, yeah, I want to get the video to see how the offer works. I think it could be a little bit more direct with the hook. We did actually run this ad to cold traffic, so not just retargeting. So that's why it's still kind of a little vague, but we could add more context about the 3 steps, right? So like in this video where he's like, I have a video that walks through the 3 steps in detail. Because if I was just running this as a retargeting ad, we could add, here's how I'm going to help. I'll give you a custom workout plan. I'll meet with you weekly. I'll do this. You could outline all of those stages. And then again, I would still at the end have a call to action to click the link below to get a short video that walks through the entire process in more detail. If you have that as the call to action, you're gonna get a lot more leads coming through because they're just requesting a video. You're not asking them, hey, work with me right now. Like, spots are limited. You could do that, but typically people are more interested in learning more. They don't want to claim a spot yet if they don't know if you can help them. Okay, so I always encourage the call to action for retargeting ads or ads in general to be, click the link to get a short video that walks through the entire process for more. Okay. All right. So I just finished kind of talking about the 2 strategies, right? You've got the straight pitch versus a more indirect free training. The indirect free training is going to be more around the process. It's not about you helping someone get a certain result in a certain time period. It's going to be more indirect. You're going to get a ton more leads, even if they're retargeting, versus this one. While this one, hopefully the ones that you do attract are more ready to buy. Okay. I actually recommend most people with retargeting to start with the direct pitch ads. Now, the reason for that is most of the time when you do a direct pitch ad, you might get more expensive leads, but they're have higher intent, right? Because we want to make money back fast so we can invest more money into building our audience, essentially putting ads in front of a cold traffic audience who doesn't know us so we can get more eyeballs on us. So if I can start with a direct pitch ad, which a lot of times, like I mentioned before, we'll start with these simple ones to start. And if I can start to get leads coming in and calls booked under $100 or under $150, and I'm starting to convert those calls into clients, then I can start to shift my spend to be more cold traffic friendly, which is typically more of this, right? More value stuff, or even like we use sometimes follower ads in addition to these, so you can build it with a free training. You could also build it, just like build your following with ads. And then we keep building this and we have a small amount of our budget that can be allocated to more direct retargeting ads, okay? So how much should you spend? Now, because these are retargeting ads, we don't have a massive audience. If we don't have a massive audience, we're not gonna spend a lot of money, right? So if you have a audience or a following size of less than 10,000 people, most of you can spend 10 to 20 bucks a day and you'll hit that entire audience very fast. Okay. If you have 10 to 100,000 followers, you could spend $20 to $50 a day and hit that entire audience pretty quick. Okay. If you have over 100,000 followers, this is where you've already built some cold traffic and you've already built an audience. So we don't need to spend as much money going out to cold traffic, like people who don't know, like, and trust you. And we can spend more money on those who already know, like, and trust you. So you can spend $50 to $100 a day just on this audience and get it in front of them and make a lot more money. So this is typically how I would split it up, just based off of your audience size. The reason for these recommendations is that it's going to cost you about $20 to $40 to get in front of 1,000 people. Okay. So if you have an audience of 10,000 people, it's going to cost you, let's say $20, 20 times 10. It's going to cost you $200 to hit this entire audience. So if you're spending, $20 a day, it's going to take you 10 days for most of the audience to already see it, right? And if we try to increase this budget and be like, well, I want to hit them more frequently. Let's just say you spent $50 to $100 a day and you only had 10,000 followers. Your CPM, which stands for cost per 1,000 impressions, right? That's how you get charged by Instagram, is every time they show an ad, you get billed, essentially, right? But they typically do it off of 1,000 impressions. So typically, it's only going to cost you $20 to $40 for 1,000 impressions. But if you keep putting the same ad in front of the same audience and nobody clicks it, this is going to start to skyrocket. So that's why, if you try to put $50 to $100 a day to a small audience like this, your cost to put it in front of that audience is going to be like $100+ to put it in front of 1,000 people. And that's not very efficient. So instead of that, what you want to do is just put 10 to 20 bucks a day, make sure your CPMs are under $50 for that 1,000 people. And you want to start spending more money to the colder traffic audiences to build that up. Okay. Hopefully that helps. If you guys have any questions about this, you can always DM me on Instagram, but I want to make sure that was pretty clear. Okay. And if you don't understand it, honestly, just stick to this. Okay. Just stick to this, right? If in doubt, just keep it in that range. $20 is fine. Just do that. All right. If you're like, I don't know, $20 a day, you'll be good. Okay. If you have a really small audience, probably shouldn't even run these at all, to be honest. All right. So up next, I want to show you guys the 2 ways to set these things up, okay? Because there's 2 ways to do it. One is through Ads Manager, and then the other is through Instagram. And I'm going to show you that one first. It's probably the easiest one to do, and I would encourage you to do Ads Manager. But if you're new to business, if you want to just set these up 10, 20 bucks a day and start getting it in front of people, I'll show you to do it really quick, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to be on Instagram, go to your profile, and you can go to Ad Tools. And typically, if you're going to do it from Instagram, it's typically going to be during a launch, right? So you might have a scholarship promotion. You might be doing a I'm looking for 5 campaign, and you've already posted it on your account, right? You've already posted this organically. And now all we want to do is put some money behind it so we can get some more eyeballs in there. If we do that, all we're going to need to do is come over here and we are going to create your next ad. We'll push create ad. And then we're going to create boost content from your profile, or you can upload your own. So if you wanted to upload your own, upload your, hey, I'm looking for 5, you could do that there. I would rather you post it organically and let it sit for 24 hours. So let's just pretend I did that. Okay. So let's say I posted I'm looking for 5 piece of content, and let's just pretend this was the one. Okay. This one's not a direct call to action, but if it was, I would just click it. Okay. What we're going to want to do next is inside of here, we are going to want people to message us. Okay. Instagram DMs. Yes. Okay. So ideally in this copy or in the caption of this, it says, DM me this word to get blank, right? So that's what we want to get more information about the offer. So we're going to just essentially put money behind it. We're going to set it up for message you. And then we are going to select this one. People have shown interest in your account. Anyone who's interacted with your content or visited your profile in the last year, select. And then from here, we would set our budget daily, right? And we would do this, like I said, 10 to 20 bucks a day, right? I'll put this over here, 10 to 20 bucks a day for small audiences. If you have under 10,000, we're gonna do $20 to $50 a day. If you've got 10,000 to 100,000, if you have 100,000 plus, we can do 50 to 100, okay? I have 15,000, so I would be in this bucket. I probably still would go at the $20 a day mark, okay? And then all I would do is push boost post. Pretty simple, right? Very, very simple. This is, simple, easy to do, but I really like running it from Ads Manager. It gives you better control, better data. So I'd encourage you to do the next strategy. But if you just want to get something up, do this. All right, now, so if you want to do this from Ads Manager, we can go ahead and jump in. I will show you how to set this up. Let's go ahead and go into one of my retargeting campaigns I just launched. So this one over here, ignore this. This is a high-ros plugin. Most of you guys won't be using access to that until you're spending 5 to 10K a month plus. So here's a messaging campaign. Whenever I make a new campaign, I always name it with message or whatever I'm optimizing for. So like this one, I'm optimizing for a message and I have it as a retargeting campaign. Okay. So let me just, I'm going to go actually, I'm going to create one from scratch just so you can see what this looks like. All right. So I'm going to come over here. If I'm optimizing for someone to message me, like to DM me, then I'm going to go ahead and go with an engagement campaign. Okay. So I'm going to push continue, and then I'm going to select the manual engagement campaign, go continue. And again, I'm going to optimize for message, and then I will do retargeting campaigns. And then that's fine. If you want to put the date in there too, August 24. All right, cool. Now we can set the budget at the campaign level or the ad set level. I'm going to do it from the campaign level just to keep it simple for today. Okay, so $20 a day, that's all we want to spend, and it's going to send it to the different audiences we have in here. When I do retargeting campaigns, real quick, the ad set level is where we are going to pick our audience for the ad. Okay, so I'm still going to name this I optimize for messaging, retargeting, and then I will put the month, right? So August 24. Okay. Yeah. All right. Really simple. So what we're going to do next is we're going to pick the page. So I'm going to pick Instagram as my account. I want the most amount of leads, AKA conversations. Okay. Typically I start these things off in the morning. So right now it's 8 a.m. Pacific time. So I would actually feel comfortable launching these now. But if this was in the afternoon, I would just set this for 6 a.m., 8 a.m. the next day. Okay. So that's good there. Now we're going to jump to audience controls. This is where we're going to pick our retargeting audience. So I'm going to come over here and push switch to original options, use original audience. And now this is where I can start to pick my audiences. Okay. So for this, you're going to come over here and push create new, and you'll click custom audience. Now, once I've selected custom audience, this is where I can create a retargeting based off people who visited my website, right? So I could pick website. I have to have a pixel installed for this. So if you have not done that before, don't do it. But if you do have your pixel installed, you can say I want all website visitors, and I would go over 180 days. I just try to make this as big as possible. And then I would name this, website visitors, 180 days. All right, and I would push create audience. I've already got one, so I won't do it. Another thing I could do is I could upload all of my email list, and the email list, if you have a CRM, just download the file, put it up here. If you don't have that, and you have like a MailChimp account, you could download those, or even go into Calendly and just download all of the sales calls you've had and upload it in here. Okay, so upload that. And then we also want to talk about Instagram. So website data, email list, great. And then we can also go over here to Instagram account or Facebook page. They both are essentially the same. And then you can pick your account and you can collect anyone who's engaged with your professional account. That's going to cover pretty much everything inside of here. People who started following you, people who visited your account, people who engaged with the post or ad, people who messaged you, people who saved a post or ad. So you can just leave this one like clicked, because this one says, this is who took an action on a post, like, comment, save, carousel swipes, button taps, or shares. So, or visited your profile, right? So this should take into consideration everything inside of here. So you should be good to just leave it at that. If you were like, I want to make sure I hit everybody, you could just keep clicking and just keep adding, include more people, and just select all of them. Right? Visited your profile. So you can just I already did visited, engage with the post. So you can just keep adding just in case. But you should be able to have this first one, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and add them all just in case you guys wanted to do this too. Include, and then we will saved. Okay. So all of these would be added together, and then we would just put, IG retargeting, and I did 365 days here. Okay. And I push create audience. All right. And then I do the same thing for any way that someone has engaged with me. Just upload as much as you can. And then once you've done all that, you can then double click onto your custom audiences, and you'll be able to pull all of those together. So here's my email list. Here are IG retargeting. Here is the website visitors. Here's the Facebook page retargeting. And those are the big ones that I've got, right? So here are all of the audiences and people that I could retarget. I'm just going to upload them all into one single ad set. I will turn off advantage audiences because I just want to hit up these people. That's it, right? When I get to locations, I'm going to do Canada as well. We do have some Canadian clients as well, and they're great. So I'll typically keep this to US and Canada. And then age demographic, set it to the age of people you typically work with. So for us, it's 28 to 40. We work with all genders. And I think that's all I want. Language, I'm going to do English. Okay, boom. And that should be my audience, right? So we're going to have a retargeting bucket with all the different audiences in it for this ad set. All right. Now, once we've done that, we'll then come down to the new engagement ad, and I'm just going to name this ad 1. Okay. Now, when it comes to ad setup, we could create an existing post or use an existing post. So if you did make a post on Instagram, just like I kind of shared here, you could just go ahead and click it, like use existing post and select post, and you can just pick the post that you made, or you can make a new one or create a new ad. I typically create new ads. I typically don't go back into a post and use it. I don't think they're as efficient and as good as making your own ad and putting it here. All right. You're going to turn off multi-advertiser ads. We don't want those placements. They're just not as good. And then we will add our image or video. So let's just pretend, actually, I do have some more direct ads that I'm using for retargeting. All right, just found one. So this is a more direct retargeting ad. This one says, calls out my avatar, health and fitness coaches. If you want to sign 5 to 10 clients a month and add 10 to 20K a month to your business, I can help get you there with paid ads. See how below, right? So that's going to be more of a direct pitch ad. And then in the captions right here, I'm going to write my offer. I'm going to say, here's how I can help. If you're struggling with blank, blank, and blank, and you want blank, blank, and blank, here's how I can help. Here's my guarantee. Boom. Just DM me for more information, right? So you could do the same exact thing. I'm looking for 5. This could be, CrossFitters. If you want to do blank, blank, and blank, here's how you can. And then in the copy, you can write exactly what you do, who's it for, how they can take action, etc. Okay. So put all that there. I'm just going to put captions here in the primary text. Now, I typically do put like 5 versions. So like you could put different versions. So you just put caption 2. And then we just want to put different versions of here. That's the reason I like using Ads Manager versus Instagram is I could put multiple different pitches or multiple different captions in here, and Facebook or Instagram will find the right one, right? For the right person. Okay. And then call to action button I would do is going to be learn more. And then messaging template, I would go ahead and select a new one. So typically what I'll do is I'll just delete all of these, and then this will be like, to get more information about how I help clients go from X to Z, click or send me the word, fit, right? And then I would do some sort of downward emoji, boom. And then this right here, just change this word to the word you want them to send, fit, okay? That's all you need to do. And then I would just name this fit, right? And I would push save. All right. So then now what this would look like if I preview this in Instagram, it's going to pull up on my phone. Let's see if I can edit it over here, but it'll essentially look like this, right? And all they need to do is push the button send, or they could legit type in fit and it'll trigger the automation. Now, one thing I didn't put, you have an optional automated response. Inside of here, I'll often put a video. So it's like, here is a video breaking down how we help. I'll reach out when I'm back online with next steps. Yeah. And then I would put the link here. Okay. This should fire pretty much automatically if they send this to you the right way. Okay. Boom. So it'll get sent over to them. Then you'll get a notification on your phone, reach out to them, book a call, see if you can help. Right. Boom. All right. So that's all you need to do to set this up. Once this is ready, you can push publish. And another really cool thing you can do is if you want to test different versions of this, like let's say you want a black and white and a white and black, you can just quickly duplicate this and everything that you set up in here will still be here, right? Except, and now just change out the image. We would just remove it, add image. And let's say that you've got a white image. Cool, boom. We'll just do the white and we can just test both of them, right? So you can see how easy it is. And I can test multiple ones at the same time, which is again why I like Ads Manager over Instagram, right? So that's all you need to do. I would put 3 ads inside of here just to give yourself some more opportunity to see which one's the best one. Cool. So again, coming back over here, just close this thing out. How much did you spend? 10 to 20 bucks a day if you have under 10,000. If you've got a 10 to 100,000, 20 to 50 bucks. If you have more than that, 50 to 100,000. All right. That's all I got for today. If you guys want help with this, you're like, wow, that was really helpful. I can see how this works, but I need some help implementing this. This is what we do, okay? I'll have a link below to book a call with my team. We can walk through exactly how we help coaches launch and scale Instagram ads and just see if we're a good fit. If we're not, we'll point you in the right direction for help. We'll even give you access to our mini course. And from there, you can launch your own campaigns. And if you ever do need help, we're here to help. All right. So that's all I got for today. If you're looking for help, go ahead and click the link below to schedule a call. If not, we'll see you next time. Peace, y'all.